What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Dan Reacts. I'm Dan. This is my reaction channel. We are here with the final season Addie, the season 8 Addie. How's it going?
I'm kind of sad
Yeah.
and a little scared.
A little bit. I mean, we're on
Yeah.
the final season.
Ooh.
A lot of anticipation. We've been kind of talking about it all morning, kind of
Yeah.
getting our drink on, trying to be a little
It's
loosey-goosey
our
for this.
last chance.
Our last Game of Thrones watch. Obviously not the last watch in Westeros, as we do have that show coming
Right,
out.
thank
but
God.
it's the last time that we're going to be with
But this
these
is
characters.
the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good about the season finale of season 7 was, made up for some of the drawbacks.
Okay.
So I have faith. I'm hoping for the best, but I know, obviously I was around for all of the controversy of season 8, so I'm just interested to see, what it's gonna be.
I, of course, as I do, I made Addie watch all of the great trailers leading up to season 8.
Mm-hmm.
I showed her all of the, Entertainment Weekly, cover photos. I made her listen to the album that was created for this final season.
I received an education.
She got a proper, because, you didn't get to experience the hype of season 8, so I wanted to at least give you what I could. To give you some up, this is what we were in the mindset of when this show came out.
The trailers are always so good. Oh my God.
They always do a really, really good job on those trailers, and their teasers are always really good. I showed her the one of, Jon, Arya, and Sansa walking down the crypts of Winterfell, hearing all of the voices of past characters.
Frost, coming in.
Mm-hmm. And then they eventually see their statues, in the crypt. Eerie. So going into this final season, do you have any real wants or desires for how this story is going to be wrapped up? Or how, what would be something you would love to see for sure? This is what I want for it to end.
I don't even know.
With any character you want.
It's so hard to say because I trust the writers because they've done such a good job. But because there's a big part of you that's I want the good guys to win and the bad guys to die.
That's
you know
also
what
boring.
I mean? But it's boring, yeah. So I have faith in whatever tale they're gonna spin. I want, some peace for the Hound. I want the Starks to be able to have some peace, go back home. But my main concern is just I don't want everybody to die and turn into zombies.
Right. Right, exactly.
So I'm a little just stressed about that.
And that does remind me, I'll have to show you after maybe this episode, but there is a really cool photo that HBO released, and it's of the entire cast standing in the throne room, and all of them are zombies, and all of them have blue eyes, and it was a really cool promo shot where it was just
yeah.
Great, awesome.
I am happy for Jaime too, starting to kind of fracture from Cersei.
Got the fuck out of there.
Yeah, I like that he's choosing to do the right thing and telling Cersei you can kill me if you want, but I'm going to do this.
It's about time.
Yeah. And
cheers to Jaime breaking free of that conservatorship.
# free Jaime.
Free Jaime.
Yeah, I'm very happy for him. I want that sort of energy to continue. I think it's this time in the show is where people just need to finish their character arcs. Sam needs to get into some battle, make himself, have some importance. He's always had importance, but he's been gone for a little while, and I just want it all to kind of come to a head so that everybody can get justification.
Who do you want to see on the Iron Throne? We know that Dany's been fighting it for 7 seasons. We know that Jon is the rightful heir. We know that Cersei is not leaving anytime soon.
I don't want Cersei on the Iron Throne, but it's also going to be so weird to not have a Lannister on the Iron Throne, or even involved, you know what I mean? And I don't really want Cersei to die either. So it's I don't know, what do you do?
You just kind of want her to live out her days in prison, or
I don't know what I want for her. It's tough because ultimately I feel she has to die, but it'll be sad because she's such a pot stirrer and she's so good at staying afloat when the whole world is against her. She has managed to get on the throne when literally everybody is against her. How I don't even understand how she did that, but I don't know. Yeah, part of me wants to be like, I want Jon on the throne, but I don't think he wants it.
Part of me's like, that's gonna stress him out.
And it also, like, I feel like I would rather him be happy and Dany be happy than, like, because I don't think Dany would be okay with him being on the throne. She thinks it's, like, her right, you know?
Well, and then imagine finding out this thing that you've been told is your right for 20 plus years, you realize isn't.
Well, and you, like, you know, birthed dragons and, like, conquered countries and worlds and, like, all to just be like, I'm not the rightful heir. Like, I feel like if I were Daenerys, I would be like, I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Like, look at what I did. I don't care if I'm the rightful heir. I'm sitting on that throne, like, period. You know?
Yeah. That's a good point. That's a very good point.
So, I don't even know what I want. I just want everybody to be happy and be in love and have babies and ride off into the sunset.
Right on. Right on. Well,
that's what I hope happens.
Cheers to happily ever afters in Game of Thrones.
Right. We get many of those.
We get a lot of those moments for you to feel like it's going to happen. I'm very excited for this. I officially think that we should just get right into it and not waste any more of this precious time.
Wasting time is what we do.
In my opinion, we are, because we need to get into this episode. So, without further ado, Game of Thrones, Season 8, Episode 1. Oh my god, are you excited?
Broken wall. You're like inside of it now.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. I like it.
I like it a lot.
Ooh.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah,
pretty cool.
That was good. If you were gonna change it, I'm glad that it went in that direction. Mm-hmm. It's cool to be like in the inside.
It's better to like enhance something than to change it
completely. Yeah. They are hustling.
Hello,
Look
guys.
At these two. Love her outfit. Arya's like,
she hasn't seen Jon.
That's my brother. She's like, I thought you were fucking dead. Look at all of them riding in together.
All these men that Arya needs to reunite with.
People. They've all had such a like rise from adversity. They really are the island of misfit toys.
I warned you. Northerners don't much trust outsiders.
She's like,
they don't have to trust me.
They are gonna do what I fucking say.
Arya's like,
she's like,
get me on one of those.
Confirmed, real.
Confirmed, real, they exist. Watching characters see the dragons exist for the first time never gets old to me.
I know, they're so mesmerized by it. I love that she enters with them too, because she's like, I don't want the questions. Here they are. I know you guys are wondering.
Where's Arya?
Lurking somewhere.
Queen Daenerys of House Targaryen.
The North is as beautiful as your brother claimed. As are you.
We don't have time for all this. The Night King has your dragon. He's one of them now.
Okay, we really need to get Bran conversation starters, because
like,
he doesn't...
social cues, Bran.
That's not an icebreaker, Bran.
He's like, nice to meet you. Your dragon's a zombie now.
Nice to meet you. I'm fucking psycho.
Lord Umber, when can we expect your people to arrive?
All the children in charge of shit.
Your Grace. But you're not, are you? You left Winterfell a king and came back and... I'm not sure what you are now. We named you King in the North.
She's like, I told you.
Told you they wouldn't like this.
When I left Winterfell, I told you we need allies or we will die. Keep my crown or protect the North. I chose the North.
We have no
rabble.
opinions. We just do whatever.
Just the last person that talks. We agree.
If anyone survives the war to come, we'll have Jon Snow to thank. We have brought with us the greatest army the world has ever seen. And soon the Lannister army will ride north to join our cause.
These people need to get over it. Like,
Also, no, they're not.
you guys are gonna die. Like, just accept what's happening.
May I ask, how are we meant to feed the greatest army the world has ever seen and 2 full-grown dragons? What do dragons eat, anyway?
People?
Whatever they want.
There's a little power struggle happening.
My lady,
My wife.
My wife.
the Lady of Winterfell. Last time we spoke was at Joffrey's wedding. Miserable affair.
Had its moments.
She's like, I liked it.
We both survived.
Many underestimated you. I'm sure you weren't thrilled to hear the Lannister armies marching north. No one fears her more than I do, but I promise you'll be
Cersei
safe.
told you her army was coming north to fight for you. And you believed her. I used to think you were the cleverest man alive.
Sansa's like, they'll immediately, like, no, they're not coming.
What a powerful statement, too.
I know. I used to believe you were the cleverest man alive.
Can somebody wheel Bran inside, please? Like, he's just been sitting out there.
Can somebody just put Bran in a room? He's creeping
There was a
everybody
meme, and it was like a GoFundMe to get Bran wheelchair accessible ramps in Winterfell, because he's just stuck everywhere he
He's
is.
just on the floor all the time.
You used to be taller.
How did you sneak up on me?
How did you survive a knife through the heart?
I didn't.
I didn't. I died.
You still have it.
No.
Have you ever used it?
Yeah.
He's like, you want to see a real sword?
You want to see mine?
I could have used your help with Sansa.
I'm defending our family. So is she.
I'm her family too.
I love just like seeing them get to hug and talk.
And smile.
I love a moment of peace for the Starks. This fucking guy.
Your Grace. The dead have broken through the wall. Good.
Cersei, like, you're so cocky. These people are gonna kill you. Why do you think you can stop them?
Why don't you just get it over with and kill me?
If I kill you, who can I talk to?
She's like, hopefully anybody fucking else.
She's like, I'm not even listening.
I don't want you to be talking to me.
You picked the losing side.
Then I'll sail the Iron Fleet somewhere else. But first, I'm gonna fuck the Queen.
For a second, I thought he meant Yara. I was like, please don't do that.
Let's not do that, please.
But no, he, of course, means Cersei.
20,000 men, is it?
Yes, Your Grace. A few died in transit.
In elephants.
No elephants, Your Grace.
I was told the Golden Company had elephants. In any event, you are most welcome here in King's Landing, Captain Strickland.
We look forward to fighting on your behalf.
Eh?
You're like, hate them.
Fuck them. No elephants.
No elephants? Bullshit.
0 out of 10. No elephants.
I was hoping we could talk in private.
I was hoping we could have sex.
No.
No.
Actually,
Cersei only fucks people that are related to her. You do not qualify.
You want a queen? Earn her.
I've given her justice, an army, and the Iron Fleet. My heart is nearly broken.
Oh, your heart. What will you do?
this guy.
I hate him.
So Cersei gave in. She said,
Fine, fine. Jesus.
you know what, I haven't gotten any in a while, so I guess
When Queen Cersei wants something, she pays in advance and in gold. Several chests of it, in fact. Our Queen's brothers are unlikely to survive their northern adventures. She has a keen sense of poetic justice.
Bronn, do not.
What will she do for the man who rids her of her treasonous brothers?
not only does Jaime have a deep history with Tyrion, but Jaime as well. I mean, Bronn.
I know, like, that's why, like, Bronn, you can't.
You can't kill your best friends.
You can't kill your besties.
How do I compare to the Fat King?
Robert had a different whore every night. But he still didn't know his way around a woman's body.
And the Kingslayer?
Oh. He just seems like he didn't deserve that.
You mean like getting to have sex with her?
Right. Like,
Right,
he
yeah.
just seems like such a little flea.
You might be the most arrogant man I've ever met. I like that.
I'm going to put a prince in your belly.
There's already a prince in my belly. Does she not have a bump yet?
That's disgusting. Like, wording it that way. Putting anything in someone's belly, like, that's just disgusting. I'm gonna put this in your belly. Yeah, don't.
Don't put anything
Thank
in
you,
me.
actually.
Thank you. I don't need your little alien prince germs in my uterus.
It almost kind of does show you how desperate she is, because she's, like, trying to keep him on her side, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh, right in the forehead. Now maybe she can pass the baby off as Euron's. Oh! Okay! Well, I guess he deserved that a little bit.
Powerful.
Yeah!
For her to, like, hit him, but then be like,
Then be
alright,
like,
now
okay,
we're
we're
good.
even.
We're good, yeah. Which, really, honestly, not even, in my opinion.
No. He finally feels like a realized character. I love it.
You're my queen. I go where you command.
You want to go to Winterfell? To fight for the Starks? Go. What is dead may never die.
Oh, I have chills. I have chills.
We kill the bastards anyway.
He wants to do right so
He's
badly.
getting his forgiveness, like, little at a time. That looks fucking miserable.
I was gonna say, those tents look freezing.
Like, perfect.
Might as well just be sleeping underneath
How are you guys
nothing.
alive?
Your sister doesn't like me.
If it makes you feel any better, she didn't like me either when we were growing up.
She doesn't need to be my friend, but I am her queen. Finissez, chef.
What's the matter?
The dragons are barely eating.
That's barely eating.
Yeah, how many goats was that?
18 goats and 11 sheep. They're still hungry?
Go on.
She's gonna let him drop the boat. He's like, I don't fucking know about that.
What if he doesn't want me to?
Then I've enjoyed your company, Jon Snow.
She's like, then it
Then
was
you'll
nice.
fucking die. You'll know right away if he doesn't want you to.
Jon, a true-born Targaryen, hopping
Riding
on a
on a dragon.
What do I hold on to?
Whatever you can.
She's like, I'm
She's
not
like,
helping you with
figure
this
it out.
at all.
Like,
Like, you need to figure it out.
you're doing so good, Jon. Like, imagine being him and being like, I get to ride a fucking dragon. Like, this is why I was brought back to life.
Imagine being one of her supporters that's been with her since, like, the beginning.
Being
and
like, I'm not allowed to
and
ride
being
a
like,
dragon.
he's riding a dragon? Like, he must be really special to her.
So important.
She's
yeah.
never let us even touch them.
I would be shitting my pants.
But also, what an exhilarating rush that would be.
You've completely ruined horses for It's cold up here for a southern girl.
So keep your queen warm.
You guys are related. He's like, I am afraid.
He's like, I see what you're doing.
I am fully afraid.
Isn't easy making a blade that big with dragon glass. Why do we here? You left me to die.
First I robbed you.
Hug!
You're a cold little bitch, aren't you? Guess that's why you're still alive.
Oh, I wanted them to hug.
That was a nice axe you made for him. You've gotten better.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, you look good.
Thanks. So do you.
No. No. What?
Can you make it?
What do you need something like this for?
Can you make it or not?
For stuff.
What's that? It's Valyrian steel. I always knew you were just another rich girl.
You don't know any other rich girls.
Arya's got good dialogue.
They had a little, like...
I don't like that.
No?
No, I don't like that. He's too old for her. She needs to find someone her own age.
There's a lot of suitors, yeah, totally. There's a lot of people out there waiting to get with Arya. There's a lot of men that are...
She needs to wait.
For who?
Someone else. They're like brother and sister. I'm sick of the incest. I don't like it. Oh. Oh, Sam.
The one who saved Ser Jorah when no one else could.
They could. They just wouldn't.
A great service merits a great reward.
If it's not too much trouble, I could use a pardon.
For what crime?
I borrowed a few books from the Citadel.
She's like, are you fucking kidding me? I do not care.
also a sword. It's been in House Tarly for generations, so it would have been mine anyway, eventually.
Oh no.
Not Randall Tarly.
You know him?
Oh no. I forgot he doesn't know.
I offered to let him retain his lands and titles if he bent the knee. He refused.
At least I'll be allowed home again, now that my brother's the Lord.
Your brother stood with your father.
Thank you, Your Grace, for telling me. May I?
Of course.
Somebody get Brad inside.
He's just been sitting there all day.
What are you doing out here?
Waiting for an old friend. It's time to tell Jon the truth.
You're his brother. Shouldn't you tell him?
I'm not his brother. Now's the time.
It's true. It's not his brother. Just stumbles his way into every room.
I know I'm not supposed to be down here. What's wrong? Gilly? Is she alright? She's good. Little son?
Little son.
Daenerys. She executed my father and brother. I'm so sorry. I bent the knee. I'm not king in the north anymore. I'm not talking about the king in the north. I'm talking about the king of the bloody Seven Kingdoms. Your mother was Lyanna Stark. And your father was Rhaegar Targaryen. You've never been a bastard. You're Aegon Targaryen, true heir to the Iron Throne. Your father, Ned Stark, he promised your mother he'd always protect you. And he did. Robert would have murdered you if he knew. You're the true king.
Oh my god.
Daenerys is our queen. She shouldn't be. You gave up your crown to save your people. Would she do the same?
Oh, I got goosies, I got tears in my eyes, I got the whole shebang.
What a freaking scene. He knows. It's out there.
Season 8's really picked up with a head start.
They were like, we're getting straight to it. I didn't think that was going to happen till later.
Right.
I don't know whether I like that or don't like it. Shh. Oh god.
Stay back, he's got blue eyes! I've always had blue eyes!
I've always had blue eyes.
Did you find anyone?
I've missed Ed.
Welcome back. That's funny. I've always had blue eyes. Oh my lord.
From the Night King. His arm is between us and Winterfell.
I don't like
that. We'll get there before the dead.
What?
We just have to hope the Night King doesn't come.
No! Oh.
Yikes.
Yee.
The memes from that of like that jump scare at the end of that episode, and it was like, you know, like those classic people being like, you know, just like.
That was scary. Theon? Shoosh. His hair gets less and less blonde every season, I swear. He fully has brunette hair. He's looking fine.
Wow.
Waiting for an old friend.
An old friend. We have not seen that interaction since episode
He
1.
doesn't. I was gonna say he didn't know that Bran even survived, did he?
Well, no, he knew he survived. He just hasn't seen him since
Okay,
that
I didn't
moment.
remember if he knew that he was alive or not.
Because remember, Bran was bed rested while they were still living in Winterfell.
Yeah,
that time.
no. Oh, yeah. God, that was so long ago.
So long ago. What a callback.
Wow.
Those two have got some.
I know it's not that big of a detail, but Jaime is supposed to be blonde.
Well, I think it's also symbolic of him shedding the Lannister.
Like not being that anymore. But I'm just like, your hair doesn't just change color when you like become a better person.
In this one, it does.
In this world, it does. But it's like Jaime Lannister, golden of hair. It's like his hair is almost black. Like it is so dark. Anyways,
great episode though.
That was a good episode.
Good
yeah,
first episode.
Very good like introduction.
Dived right in. We got to see pretty much like
everybody a little bit. Yeah, it dove right in. It didn't feel rushed though. It felt like this stuff was all happening like within, you know, an appropriate amount of time.
Yeah.
So I like that. I'm happy with that.
Good. Starting off strong.
Their entrance into the north was...
So I don't know if you noticed, it's a very specific detail that you would have probably only noticed if you're like me and you've seen the show a million times, or
which I have not.
You've heard the soundtrack, but the very beginning, the music that's playing is the King's Road music, which is the same exact song that played when Robert and everybody rode into Winterfell. No. That little boy climbing the tree is reminiscent of Bran looking at them all riding in, and then Arya at the same time. That's why she kind of gives the boy a little like, because it's almost like she's seeing herself.
This, like, replay.
And it's like a really, really awesome parallel moment of... They're playing the same song, and you're watching Arya witness another little kid.
They're just kind of like calling that back.
You know, the queen entering for the first time type of thing. Really cool scene.
I definitely did not even remotely put that together, but good for them. That's great. Very artistic of them.
Very good.
But seeing like Arya see Jon, and then see Gendry, and then see the Hound, and see like it's just like all your people are here.
See dragons for the first time.
Yeah, everybody's seeing the dragons freaking out.
The fact that Sansa saw those dragons and then still is like, I'm gonna spar with you, Dany.
I still think that we have a little bit of beef that we need to work out.
I don't think you should do that, Sansa. I think she's pretty covered.
I think she might kill you with her dragons.
Yeah.
So.
What do they eat? Whatever they want.
Humans sometimes. Yeah. So
redheads.
You, if I tell them to. Also loved Theon rescuing Yara. Like, that whole scene was just...
Cheers to what is the amazing arc of Theon Greyjoy. It's not over yet,
truly, like, really, of any character in the show, he has gone through so much character development.
To come out at this point.
To come out, like, this was the best case scenario for him. He really, like... had to be taught some hard lessons, but like he is now like a good person with honor, and he like sees the right thing to do, and he doesn't just see like what's going to benefit him. That is completely out of him now. I hope
Right. We've shed that.
We've shed that, like, ego, and, like, I just love it for him, and he seems so unafraid and, like, sure of himself now.
And I love the relationship between him and Yara. Yara is someone who has always given him a hard time, but has always loved him.
I feel
and
like
been so there for him.
I feel like Yara almost represents, like, the audience with Theon.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
where she was like, she went to rescue him and she was just like, I'm not gonna do, you know what I mean? Like, she kind of represents the, like, he's not ready. Like, I need him to become this person. And then, like, taking him to the brothel and being like, have a fucking drink. Like, I need you to get through this.
And then looking at him and being like, you want to go fight for the Starks.
And then finally, when he, like, becomes this, comes out the other end and, like, becomes this, like, fully realized person, then she's like, okay, we're good. Like, we're settled.
And if you want to go fight for your other family, you can do that.
That's okay.
And it's like, go fight for your other family, Theon. Make all of them proud. Like,
yeah, and that's, like, kind of the last thing he needs to do to, like, make amends.
End his character arc.
Yeah,
totally.
So I love Yara for that. Loving that. Just that whole scene was really good.
Yeah.
Hate that they're trying to enlist Bronn to kill Tyrion and Jaime. Hate, triple hate, loathe entirely. Don't love that at all.
Well, and it's interesting too, because like you said, it's like, these are your two friends. Like, you're not gonna do that.
There's no
You
way.
want money badly. You want that castle. We know you want that wife. But, like,
there's other ways.
You haven't had it for so long. There's no way that you need it now.
To me, if I'm Bronn, right, I'm like, whatever, Cersei's not gonna last long on this throne.
Right,
like,
he's got
with everything that's happening, like, if you kill Jaime and Tyrion, you are sealing your fucking fate.
Right, yeah.
Like, that is not going to work out for you. A chest of gold is not worth being on the losing team.
Right. And betraying to people that you've...
So, fingers crossed he just, like,
with.
does not even entertain that.
We'll see.
And the fucking guy, I forget his name, I don't care
Kyber.
about him, whatever. Being like, she made me the hand of the queen. Like, yeah, and you guys are all going to die.
and you're
I'm not
screwed.
jealous of you.
Yeah.
Like, your life sucks.
He's like, I could have died poor and alone. That probably would have been a better alternative.
Right.
Because you wouldn't be wrapped up in this bullshit.
Instead, you're gonna be turned into a zombie or, like, killed by an army.
Or
and,
a dragon.
Like, was it worth it? Like, you made a Frankenstein monster, and now you have to, like, hang out with Cersei, who, like, hates everybody all the time. Like, what a life.
What a great life.
He was amazing. So jealous. I wrote Sansa needs to chill. We kind of already covered that. She needs to chill the fuck out
She's
a little bit.
getting a little possessive of, like, I'm the female energy in Winterfell.
Right.
Alrighty.
Like, it's ultimately, we need to all recenter on the fact that the army of the dead
And as we've
coming.
discussed, she's like, well, these men, made you their king. We all know whatever the last person says, they're going to agree with.
Yeah.
So just make the right decision, and then the entire room's going to agree with you, Sansa.
Yeah,
like,
we're fine. And we'll figure out the titles later. Let's make sure we don't all turn into zombies first.
So that the titles mean something.
And then we can debate who's got the crown.
Right.
Dany telling Sam that she killed his father and brother. My heart hurts so bad for him with his little quivering lip, and he was still so polite to her and
Cheers
said, thank you for
to
telling
John Bradley
me.
as the actor to have a close-up shot like
what
that.
What an amazing actor. He did a wonderful job.
It was definitely a high point of argument after this episode aired of just, wow, what an incredible actor. People don't realize when you're in a close-up, the camera's right here.
Right in
and
front
you're
of your
supposed
face.
to be crying and acting
Into
like
a camera.
this is real news. You're just now finding out. Like, that takes skill.
Yeah.
And craft, and he's got it. And John Bradley's an amazing actor.
He did an amazing job. I was so sad for him. And it's so Sam to be like, thank you for telling me. Can I please leave?
Yeah. And it's so Sam to be sad about people that treated him like shit.
Right. To
like,
still be devastated
he's still
over
devastated
his dad
over the dad who should have died.
Would have killed him if he could,
Yeah.
you know? Like, and then to take that moment to go straight to Jon and be like, all right, now's the time. Like,
Yara, she did that. Guess what? She's not in charge anymore.
Yeah. Like, it's just, I'm loving how these characters are
interacting and
like developing and doing things and making moves, like characters that haven't before. Theon, Sam are actually like not being scared.
right.
I
Good
love
stuff.
it.
Good stuff.
It was a really good scene. Really sad. Yeah, and then like Jon, I mean, I don't know what the fuck he's gonna do about all
Hold on,
this.
I have to go pee. I'm so sorry. Okay. Jon, I mean, yeah, Jon's got a lot to contemplate right now.
I don't know what, because he's obviously in love, and he believes in Dany as the queen, but like, you're the heir. You're Aegon Targaryen. So like, what do you do with that?
Aegon is the same name as the Conqueror.
Right.
The Targaryen who conquered Westeros.
Like, you are that bitch. And, you know, the dragons kind of like you.
Know you too. Right,
Like,
yeah, exactly.
let you ride him.
And he had two very good questions proposed to him in this episode. One of them being, did you bend the knee to save the North? Or did you bend the knee because you love her? I think it's a really great question. And then I also love the question that Sam proposes of,
like, would she do the same?
You gave up your crown to save your people.
Yeah.
Would she do the same? And it makes you wonder.
Like, no, I don't think she would.
Dany's been someone that's been very, very heavy on her
war path.
But just also her destiny.
Yeah.
You know, she's been very heavy on...
Because to her, it does feel like, I mean, it looks like it is her destiny.
Right, so the idea of, like,
but maybe her destiny
sacrificing it
was to get here to help defeat the army of the dead and ultimately not to take the throne.
Right. But is that something she's going to accept? You don't think so?
I don't think so. I think that, like, because if I were her, I would be like...
Fuck him, the heir. I fought to get here.
Yeah, I would be like, no, this is... I have done so much to get here. But she can be reasoned with, and, like... But that's a big thing to give up. I mean, I just, like... It's a big thing to give up.
It's a big thing, so...
I don't know.
Ooh, big bomb drop, though.
It feels like both of them have this, like, fate, though. Like, Jon got brought back from the dead.
He's like Jesus, she's like Jesus. They're both, like, the same character.
Yeah, it's like they both have a really strong argument for, like, no, I was meant to be on the throne.
Yep. So, I mean, a lot of crazy stuff in that scene. What did you think about Cersei, Golden Company, her sleeping with Euron, him being vulgar?
Yeah, I mean, it's a low point for her, I feel. Like, I said that. Like, he feels very much like, who are you? Like, why do you even fucking matter? You know what I mean? And so, like, for her to have had sex with him when it's really only been Jaime and then, like, some other,
Lancel.
like, whatever, one night stands, but that wasn't, like, my husband, you know? Like, it just feels like Euron, of all people. It was a strange dynamic.
Definitely.
But there was part of me that was like, is it because she's already pregnant and she wants to be able to say, like, this is not Jaime's son?
That would be a smart tactic.
Yeah. Like, she's got an arguable, you know, defense now to where it's like, this is Euron's baby. She can just, that's what I'm saying, she can do the Robert Baratheon 2.0. Like, she can be like, this is my husband, these are his children, and it's really not, you know?
Ooh.
And especially if she's, like, done with Jaime and wants him dead, she needs someone to be, you know, the father.
But part of me also, I remember when this episode aired, in my head I was thinking, maybe because it is a very specific, like, it feels very extreme for Cersei to want Jaime dead because she's just so madly connected
like
to
her
him.
Person, yeah.
So part of me was thinking, did she choose Bronn to do this?
Because she knew he wouldn't do it.
Because she knows he won't?
Yeah. She could have chosen anybody.
Right. But she specifically chose the person that is the most connected to the two of them.
like his bestie.
So it's almost like, again, her way of, on the outside, she's putting up this front, but deep down doesn't want that to happen.
Doesn't actually want it to happen.
It's almost like when Tyrion was like, kill me now. And then she was like...
And Jaime, too, saying, like, I'm going to go do this and give the order, and she didn't do it. She doesn't ultimately want her family dead. Maybe. Potentially. But that, yeah. I don't know what her plan is. It's all very confusing, but I'm
Yeah.
sure she's got one.
She's got something going on,
She's doing something.
All right, well, cheers to episode 1 of season 8. Great episode.
1/6 of the way there.
We only have 5 more to go.
Usually by this point, we're halfway done with the season. We've got 5 more episodes.
No, we just started, and we've got 5 episodes left. Weird. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed Addie's reaction to the first episode of season 8. If you did, hit that like and subscribe button so you can stay up to date. Show her the love. She has been working tirelessly the last year.
I have been chained up in this house.
She has not left.
Not
we
allowed
film
to leave.
once a month, but she's still sitting here.
I just
every other
have
day.
to sit here. Yeah. His solo reactions, I'm just in the corner.
Yeah.
So,
when I do like my Marvel, she's like stuck in
I'm
the
just
corner.
over there. Yep.
Yeah.
So help me.
Do you have any final thoughts besides help me?
SOS. No, I mean, I'm excited. I think I'm encouraged by that first episode. So hopefully
More good things to come.
more good things to come.
All right. Well, we hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll see you in the next video.